Hi, everybody. Are you enjoying the show? This drama is unfolding right before our eyes. It is incredible to be alive right now. Guys, as we're seeing the falsities come up, Cat Williams, he's a comedian. He said that 2024 was a year of disclosure. We're seeing it right before our eyes. And some of it's just what they want us to see, because behind the scenes, there's a lot more that's coming forward and coming to light. And understand that it's the light in you, it's the light in me that's bringing these things out of the shadows. So next weekend, you guys, October 5th and 6th, I am doing an all day. It'll be 6 sessions. You can join us online. It's called The Secret Door. You know, Yeshua said it's not here or there. The kingdom, the Malkuta, which is Aramaic, meant the I can, the empowerment, the government of God, eternal source. It's not something that you can find, guys. You can't even find it in a book. You can't find it here or there. The only place that you can tap into it by design is within your own being. That's why we did a thing. I did one. The last one I did was called the Cellular God, tapping into the life, the energy force of who you are, the source of eternity, the source of all things within your cells. If you register for that one, it's 6 sessions. I'll give you that link as well. You get 20% off the one that's coming up, which is called The Secret Door. And you guys, if we're looking outward at this display, at this drama, I'm so glad this is all being exposed. If you are looking only with outward and not seeing within your own being, you're missing it. You are missing the reason you came to this reality in the first place. We came here to heal our fragmented soul. We came here to work some things out. We came here to help humanity come into the truth out of the phantom matrix, to come out of the falsities. But we have been tethered to the systems. We have worshiped at the altar of comfort. Listen, don't be mad at Hollywood. We made them gods. We made them gods. Every night we sit and we bow at the altar and we give them influence over our lives. Don't be mad at the medical industry. We look to them rather than looking within. Don't be angry at the education and the fact that your kids are just zoned out. You gave them over to the government. We gave them to the government when we said, hey, how about you educate our kids? You know best. Do you see what I'm saying? We can't be mad at the big banks because we said, hey, make decisions for us. We'll pay your interest, right? We gave this planet over when it was ours, you guys. And the truth of who we are, those that have sought a spirit walk, an inner walk, a tapping into the truth of who they are, we are transcending. We are transcending the phantom matrix. We are transcending the systems, but we've got to first see how it's attached to us, how we've been tethered in the loops. The secret door, what we're talking about next weekend, is going into the shadows of your own life. What has kept you in these loops? What has kept me in the loops? They just keep happening over and over and over. And then you begin to see historically what's happened and where we've gone to sleep and where we gave over our power. But here we are. I mean, we are awakening. I saw humanity as Lazarus. And I saw that the unwrapping. I remember when in the scriptures in John and Luke as well, I think Yeshua said, unwrap him. First he said, hey guys, he's asleep. He's not dead. He's dead. He's asleep. He's not dead. He's dead. All right. I'll use your terms. If you want to live in this reality, all right, he's dead. You know what I mean? Like, I'll play your game. Yeshua said, he knew that there's no death. He knew that we're convinced in this reality that there's death and they're grieving. So then he said, hey, come on out. What do you think he said when he said, come on out? He said, come out of the reality that was created in this matrix, created in this reality. And here Lazarus comes, Lazarus representing humanity. And then he looked at him and he said, hey guys, unwrap him. And I saw us unwrapping humanity. This is unwrapping the death that's been on our bodies, been on our minds. I know it's a toxic world, guys. I get freaked out. I only buy grass-fed meat. Then I see that it's not really like they're running in the field and being grass-fed. And like you try to do something right, then you're like, oh my gosh, the fruits and vegetables aren't even real. They're full of just everything, And so I get it. I get this world that we're in and all the toxicity and we don't know what to do. Go within. Go within. You are the ones that were born at such this time. You have superpowers. You have dormant powers. You have unplugged DNA within your own being. We are not just a two-stranded DNA humans. We have 12, you guys. We were meant to travel dimensionally, and humanity used to do it. But we've got to awaken. And so this coming weekend, if you want to be a part of that, I'm going to start going more and more behind closed doors and let people find me. And there'll be some stuff out on YouTube. But I realize it is for everybody, but not everybody wants to hear it. Not everybody wants to hear it. And so the more things I'm going to do that you will have to, like, there'll be a registration. You can have it if you want. And here's the thing, okay? I am doing, letting people come and sit in on this, the people in Houston. I don't want people I don't know. I'll just be really honest. Number one. And then I told our group here that it's my family. Like, we talk about everything, okay? We don't gather around belief. That's what happened with Christianity and all these other religions. 44,000 plus different denominations. Oh, you believe like I do? Let's walk together. It's bullshit. Ooh. You guys, listen. We all are supposed to believe different. Belief is the etymology or the dictionary. What it'll say about that word is believing in something or someone. It points outward. Even faith points outward. There's a knowing, and you are to move in. Now is the time to move into what you know. I know I'm an expression of source, of God. I know I'm created in the exact image. I know that I can do greater things, that I can tap into the spirit that's within me and know all things and have access to all things, right? And so there's a faith, there's a belief, and that's believing in something or someone. As we let those dissolve, we can begin to see the truth of who we are. We see the shadows too, and that's what's very uncomfortable. We see the shadows, because here's the deal. I can have a belief, okay? It's not that that's evil, but I can have a belief that I'm healed, all right? While I'm walking it out and not seeing it yet. I can have the belief in my mind, in my emotions, and it takes time to manifest that in my physical body. Okay, so belief is something you're walking into, you're walking towards. But once it's manifested, once you know it is manifested, once you know you incarnate or you manifest that truth in your life. So it's time for us to move out of belief. So this is what I've told the people that come to sit in front of me when we're talking about this stuff. I'm not asking for you to believe what I say. That was crazy. Quit believing preachers. Quit believing what you see on TV. Quit believing and banking your life on anything, okay? Let the information come to you. Learn how to sit with it. Sit past the triggers. Sit past the programs, because that's where the triggers come from. And find that place, that truth. The word truth in Aramaic, which was the language that Yeshua spoke, means divine reality. Divine reality is within you. So whatever you hear, okay, whatever you hear, and we're hearing all kinds of stuff, you sit with it, you don't judge it. As soon as you judge it, you've blocked it. As soon as you've judged it, you remain on the tree of knowledge, which is rooted in death. Let me show you how we judge something. We label it. Listen, I heard all this flat earth stuff. I hadn't researched it. I still haven't researched it. Flat earth. And the first thing you do is you kind of make fun of it or whatever. But then I start seeing really intelligent people, and I start hearing really intelligent things. And so I'm like, I just sit with it. I sit with my opinions. I hear them, right? But I also understand I've been in the program. Okay, I'm not trying to get anyone to believe one way or another. But once you realize that no information, no person is to have power over you, okay? You get to fully know what you know. Then you get to sit with it, and you're like, you just consider. Guys, we're here to discover. We're here to draw in the fragmented parts of our soul and heal. We're here to discover the truth of who God is, of who we are, of what this whole thing is. And in discovery, you stay curious. As soon as you label it, you experience it as that label. When you label something, you judge it. Now listen, what all do we label? Oh, they're this. You know how many times someone said, oh, you're New Age? I've never cracked a book of New Age. In fact, one of the ladies that I love listening to, she exposed all the crazy things in the New Age movement. But here we are as Christians or whatever group that you're a part of. As soon as you hear these key words, you were taught to judge, label, back away. It's crazy. We're coming out of all of it, you guys. Listen, words are just words. We have to learn to read energy. We have to learn to read intention. So next weekend, you can register. You can join us on Zoom, October 5th, and then 6th is just one session that morning. You can join us. We're going into the secret door. The secret door is within you. The secret door is helping us find the path to come out of the loops that have keep us cycled in this phantom matrix. You are eternal. You will never die. You came here to fully manifest you in this space. You came here to incarnate as you in this space. We need your expression. This earth needs your expression, needs your love, needs you as a conduit. And so the healing, the disclosure, the exposure, all that you want to see is happening here. It's not just a drama out there. And so all the more when I'm watching it, and my mind tries to find the bad guy. That's how we've been programmed, right? I just sit with it, and then I'm able to see that there's puppet masters, and then there's puppets, and you guys have had strings attached to you. If you rely on any of the systems, those are strings that you can only rely. You can have full access to the God within your own being. And then you can use the systems. You can be thankful that they're there, but you're not looking for them for truth. You're not looking outside of yourself. You're not looking to even my voice, your mother's voice, your grandmother's voice, culture. You're not looking to a religion. In fact, the other night I just saw all the symbols dissolving. They were going up. They're being removed. These symbols of our religion, these symbols of our belief, as ancient as they are, even all the way back to Egypt, they're being dissolved into a space where you have a knowing. No longer do you need markers for your path. You found the path. You found the path. You're on the path. There's not a formula. There's a knowing. In that knowing, the truth of who you are, there's a manifestation of just the creator in this space, and you can't be stopped. There's no more fear. There's no more anxiety. There's no more darkness. It's just you manifesting life. I love you guys. I bless you. I hope to see you online in Zoom. Once you purchase it, you have access to it from then on out. And so I thank you guys. I'm just so honored to be on this journey with you.